What's up again, guys? Yo, it's me, Dovahkiin, and welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 series. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Okay, if you are a follower of this series, as you know, I publish vids on much later dates. Speaking of which, at the time of recording, patch 8 just dropped. Well, there were a couple or so follow-up hotfixes that went live, but ultimately this is the game's final patch. And besides implementing debugs gathered from the data of previous stress testing patches, in relation to mods, one of the major features of this final patch is the photo mode. Thus, let me showcase the results of my trial photo shoot. Alright, back to my playthrough. In the last episode, we cleared the ruined battlefield by decimating the boss of that region, the Drider, Karnis, and freeing a pixie named Dolly Thrice, who gave us a bell item which grants protection against the more intense version of the Shadow Curse in farther areas. In today's vid, we will venture into the next region, Reithwin Town, which I think has 3 bosses, and we will start at the first area, the Tollhouse. Anyway, when it comes to loot, I leave no stone unturned, but to expedite my videos, just take note as I beeline to the notable stuff. Okay, let's play.
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Gerringothe Thorm long ago.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Gerringothe Thorm.
I'll take that. Crates and caravans. The town Tollhouse, surely.
Ample space for trade goods and treasure.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Let's discover the waypoint first.
Very well.
Now, let's get a notable key on the roof of the Tollhouse. Next, let's get into a difficult-to-access room to loot a notable necklace.
What's next, I wonder?
What to do? Can't slow down. What's that?
Oh, action, not reaction.
What's next?
What a day.
Indolence breeds madness.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I didn't realize we had time to read children's stories.
Someone there? Over there. Let's crack it open.
All right. What now?
Alright, now we are back at the waypoint, and we're gonna access the basement of this building with the key that we acquired.
On my way.
By the way, there are lots of gold scattered about in this place.
Always room for more? Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Can't undo. Can't forget.
This chest is easily missable.
Nothing left to take. Nobody left.
Now let's access the secret room.
There is work to do.
No one stopped me yet. No traps, please. What's that? Moving ahead.
The notable loot here is the soul coin. Next, let's go deeper just to get some mediocre stuff. Alright, we are now inside the Tollhouse to confront the boss. But before that, take note of this visage creature. There are a bunch of these strewn about in this building, and they are all invulnerable. However, if the boss, which is on the second floor, gets attacked, they will instantly appear around her. Their invulnerability will end as well. Anyhow, the boss is gonna extort gold from you. She's the corrupt tollmaster after all. If you give her at least 5,000, she will reward you with a very rare consumable item. Bullshitting your way out of it gets you nothing. And, as you can see, I have 13,000 plus in my bag, so she's gonna take all of it. But don't worry, cause you can always get it back. From her cold corpse, that is.
Moving in.
What do you bring? I require good. All that you have. Enough. Yes. You may pass.
This is the consumable that I mentioned earlier, and it casts a level 6 transmutation spell, which is very similar to Flesh to Stone. But of course, instead of petrification, the target undergoes goldification if it fails 4 Constitution saving throws in a row. Okay, now we're in for a showdown, via force attack that is. And to remind you again, this is Tactician mode. And I'm gonna try my best to make all the fights in this vid seem rather easy. Technically, she is a tough boss to beat, and, in my squad's case, the situation is more exacerbated because of the fact that we haven't long rested since the previous episode, when we took on Karnis, the boss of the ruined battlefield. Thus, the number of spells and abilities at our disposal are significantly limited. However, as promised, I'm still gonna make this battle as easy as fuck. You see, Gerringothe Thorm has a ton of HP and armor, 6 coin armor pieces to be exact. Remember the visages that I mentioned earlier? Each one destroyed chips away an armor piece, weakening her in the process. So actually, I don't need to use any of my special tactics against her. I just need to focus fire on the visages first. Alright, let's do this.
Indolence breeds madness. An efficient path.
What to do?
Someone there?
My faith will guide me.
Assume nothing.
Shall we dance? Moving.
Victory awaits. Talk to me.
Very well.
Leave me in blood!
Cut and run.
Okay, we can finally get our 13,000 gold back.
One day I'll catch a break.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Before we open this big-ass safe, speaking of which, there's another one at the northeastern part of this floor that has nothing notable inside, aside from a bit of insignificant lore. Alright, going back to Gerringothe's safe. The safe's door is stuck, and you need a strength character to brute force it open. Certainly, a job for LZ.
No time to dally.
Action, not reaction.
Let's get going.
Next, let's get a notable pair of gloves in the room across the hall.
On my way.
Trust no one. A crooked touch.
Let's move. Light on my feet.
Well, hello. Hardly a challenge.
I've got a long road ahead. Breathe deep and move.
Now, back to Gerringothe's office.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No one's stopped me yet. Should mind my step.
Something over there.
And finally, let's drop down below to yet another secret room.
Eager for battle.
There's no time to waste.
How delicious. Shall we?
No one back home will ever believe this. that ends not as bad as it could have. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Alright, now we are back at the campsite to face, yet again, another boss battle, so to speak. Well, if you're a follower of my series, as you know, I have romanced LZ since Act 1. She and my main had already spent a couple or so steamy nights together. The first one was way back in episode 6. However, here in Act 2, her idea of romance, being a Githyanki and all, is kind of fucked up, challenging my main in raw and bloody combat. And as you know, she is the most formidable member of my party. My main, on the other hand, is a squishy sorcerer, so obviously there's a significant handicap. That is why for me, this is kinda like a boss fight. You can make this battle very easy though, by unequipping all her gear and transferring all her pots and consumables before taking a long rest. I ain't gonna nerf her too much though, so I'm just gonna do the latter, because I want to showcase the toughness of my Red Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer build when pitted against a vicious Battlemaster fighter. Okay, let's fucking do this.
Oh, action, not reaction.
These things have stayed interesting.
Don't say a word. Just listen. A parasite grips my mind. My own people hunt me. But I am gnawed by an even greater torment. You. My thoughts are hallowed ground. Yet you've crawled your way in, uninvited. I'm obsessed by the ground under your feet and the wind over your head. I see your face just before I sleep and after I wake. I ask myself, are you worthy? Chaque furnace do. There is only one way for you to prove it. A fine sentiment, but I require more. We fight. I test you in battle. Dance with me. Bleed with me. Bruise me so that you might possess me. Go on. Best me. see what that gets you. Best me. Choose your excellence. Yes, just like that. Keep it coming. Give me all you've got. Incredible. I should be humiliated. I should know the shame of defeat. I am Lae'zel. But you are just still. You were stronger. I was steel. And you were silver. You are mine. Say the words. Source of my bruises.
And that is how you make things easy. Alright, it's the morning after, and let me try to squeeze out some follow-up intimacy from her.
No time to dally.
Let's get going.
Speak your mind. I'm listening. I'm listening. Exquisite, isn't it? The pain is a mutual promise branded on our flesh and bone. Inside your every wound lives my obsession. Inside my every wound lives your passion. You are Shak Vonashdu, source of my bruises. Here, now. If it weren't apparent, it should be. I'm not keen on such outward displays of our flesh bond. Come, let me taste.
Typically, when romancing any character, each act contains one major scene. This is the second one, so obviously, we have to wait until Act 3. Okay, stay tuned in for the next episode as we explore more of Reithwin Town. And that's all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Clan Philippines and don't forget to subscribe. See ya on my next vid. Peace out, yo.